Hello my lovely people, welcome back again to Happy Space Homemade channel. In today's video we're going to be making so guys, over here I'm going to be showing you guys how I did this on another video. So this is just for my bag to be covered, and I said to leave the space. I'll stitch it later off cam, then just like a mini pocket. Maybe I feel like putting something in here. Okay, so I've been able to make this part. I made this part and I made this part, and I made the side of my bag, and I made the down of my bag. So it's always nice for you to make your bag this way, and it's going to be so easy for you to attach. So I made sure that this particular bead, this side is 8, so by the time I join it with the end it will be 10. So I made here 8 as well. So over here I have 18, and over here I have 8, but this side is totally different. So I have more than 18 over here, so you just have to measure it to the length of your bag to make sure that it's the same thing. But here is 8 as well. So guys, let's join the ends of the bag together. If you notice, I'm having so many ropes that I did not cut out or pass through the bag because I still have a long process to go. But for the sake of this video, I'm not going to be using all the side. Let me just start with a fresh fishing line, a small fresh fishing line. So this is what it's going to look like. So if I was not going to be using this new fishing line, I would just start up with this one here. Just start up with this one. But since I'm going to start with new fishing line, let me just leave these ends here now. Let me leave this side and turn to the side of the bag. And I'm going to add this side first. The first thing you do is to pass your bead, your fishing line, sorry, through this bead here. So you pass it this way, and I'm going to be adding one bead, and I'm going to be using black bead. I'm going to just add one. Then over here, not here, here, you pass it this way. Now I'm going to hold the ends of the beads together. Always remember to do that whenever you're starting up with a new fishing line. You pull. I'll take another black bead, pass it through any of the loop, and cross it to the next one with the other fishing line. So I always pull my bead on the left hand side because I'm always comfortable that way. Add the ends of your bead together and pull. Now it's coming together gradually. I'll go ahead, take this fishing line, pass it through this white bead, pull, take the left fishing line, pass it through the next black bead, you pull as well. So because of you're just starting up with the bead, it's not, the rope is not strong enough yet, so always remember to pull it together first. Now I'm going to go ahead and add one bead into any of the loop. Remember, I always like adding my bead to the left hand side because I feel comfortable that way. Join the ends of your bead together and pull. So whenever you're pulling this, please always pull it hard. So this is how it's looking like, and I'll go ahead and repeat the same thing. Pass your bead through the next, pass your fishing line through the next bead, which happens to be the black one. You pass the other bead through the next bead. Add one bead and cross to the other one. So this is it, guys. This is what I'll just keep on doing until I get to this end, and I'll come back. Once I get to this end, then I'm going to be back. As you can see, the fishing line I cut was just enough for this line. I'm going to add one bead as well. Then pull. So it's already sealed. So I'll just go ahead and pass in my thread all over until I exhaust it. Okay, so I'm done with this side of the bag. Now it's time for me to do the side. So I remember when I was showing you how to make this side, I used a new fishing line. So now I'm going to be showing you another way. When you have an extra fishing line, I'm going to be taking this fishing line over here, which is my right fishing line, and I'm going to add one bead to it. Now I'm going to now pass it through this bead over here, not the one at the top but this one. Now I'm going to be adding one bead again after passing it. Then take my left fishing line and cross. Now I said to use my right hand side to start. Reason because some of you will be like, is it possible to start with your right hand side? Yes. So you pull very tight. When I mean pull very tight, to pull very tight using the same pattern of that other one. So right now I'm on the last bead, repeating the same process that I've been doing since. So what I'm going to do is that I will bead the rest off camera using the same pattern. So if anything is going to change, I'm going to come back here and show you guys. So this is what I'm going to have. What I will do is that I will flip it this way and bend the side and bend the side as well, but it's going to stand perfectly well. So I'm going to use my white bead, repeating the same process. The same thing I did over here, the same thing I'm going to do with this white bead. Okay, so guys, the same thing I did over here, the way I attached this part to this black is the same way I attach this white, this side to this side as well. So now for us to get the bottom just like the way I did here, is the same pattern. There's no difference. So it's just for me to take my fishing line, pass it through this bead, take this other fishing line and pass it through this next bead, which is this one. Now I'm going to add one white bead. So once you pull it, you're going to be getting this edge. So if you have something to help you stand it, it's going to be more easier for you. But at this moment I don't have anything, so I'm just going to be managing it this way. So this is how it's going to be. Turn your bead. Now you've been able to get this edge. This fishing line will pass through this bead and this fishing line will pass through this next bead. Okay, so guys, I'm done weaving this area. So what I'm going to do, as you can see, I have a lot of fishing line left. So now I'm going to be passing the fishing line through this bag, so here can be stable this way and here as well can be stable. And I'm going to be right back. So let me just take my time, pass in my remaining fishing line through this bag, and I'm going to be showing you how I made the handle. Okay, so guys, let's make this handle. This is my fishing line. I'm going to be passing it through this bead over here, which is this black bead. So I pass it through and I'll pick my 2 white bead and 1 black bead, and I'll use the black bead to cross. So this is what you should be having. Then I'm going to be crossing with my black bead. Repeating the same process again. 2 white and 1 black. So whenever you're doing this, make sure that your fishing line is tight enough. So I'm going to do this until I get my 41 rows.
Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.